Hello, today we're back with another video, hope you enjoy.
On to do a video, and basically it's gonna be a horror reaction, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get into it. Subscribe and share the video to every one of your family members and your friends, and yeah, let's get into the video. So I'll show you this, and yeah, let's get into the video. Horror reaction. Get your snacks, relax, and yeah, what? Let's start the video. Hold on. Yeah, horror. It's gonna be animation. Okay, this one. Okay. Anyways,
13 when this
let's go.
My parents left on a business trip to LA, so I had to stay home.
Oh,
My dad gave
you
me
know
his
what,
card
babe?
so that
You know what happens when you stay home. You just know.
I could order whatever I needed. So I kind of enjoyed being alone. And I wasn't scared because I've been home alone so many times. And besides, it was only for 3
Guys, something that might make you laugh is I'm scared of being home alone. I'm scared of the dark. Now hold up before you laugh or any of that. I'm betting you've done it. £5 giveaway. You've done it.
Well, this was around the time the clowns were breaking into houses and doing some weird stuff. But they never came to my area since they usually hit more quiet places, especially the area near a forest. Although we had a fence that could easily allow someone to climb over, we didn't really think much about it because the area where we lived in was very safe.
Dumb.
Anyway, it was around 6 p.m. and this was in the winter, so it got dark pretty fast.
Yeah.
We had a glass room at the back of the
in my
house,
country,
also known as a conservatory,
England.
And it leads straight to the garden. The room was right next to the kitchen. I got a little hungry, so I went to the fridge, took out some snacks, and went back to the living room to continue watching TV. There was a roof on the glass room that intensified any sound that landed on top of it, even the gentlest drop of water. That day, it was raining heavily, so it was too noisy to...
You think that's a safe place? Tip 1. Don't buy that. Tip 2. Someone might break into the glass and break into your house. Unless you have your house locks, but they might bash your house still, fam. But I don't know who would do that.
Hear anything except the rain falls pounding on the roof. About a few minutes later, I was quite sleepy, so I decided to go up to my room and lay down. I was about to grab my phone and check my social media, but then I heard something drop really hard on something downstairs. It really creeped me out. I got really scared, but decided to go downstairs to check, thinking that it would be nothing. So I came out of my room, went halfway down the staircase, and looked down the hallway. The whole area was dark, but I knew that someone was standing there. I saw the back of a silhouette. I quickly went to my room, trying not to make any noise. Then I heard someone walking around the living room. I immediately called the police and whispered to the operator that I needed help ASAP. But all of a sudden, I had a sneezing fit. I was so panicked at that moment, so I instantly ran to the bathroom since it was the only room with a lock. As I was reaching the bathroom, he sprinted up the stairs so fast. I locked the door and tried not to cry. The man tried to open the door. He kept turning the doorknob. The bathroom had a small, blurry window, but I was able to see outside. So, just then, I got a glimpse of what was at the door. It was black without a nose. He was wearing a very weird outfit and was holding a gigantic knife. I had no other choice, so I quickly hopped inside the bath, opened the big window, and jumped out. I slid off the big roof and fell on the concrete. I couldn't even feel my injury because I was so scared. As I was about to hop on the fence, I heard the cops.
Someone's gonna grab you.
They entered
Oh,
our house.
okay, the cops. Good.
They arrested and cuffed him.
Yes.
And he lied to us.
That's what's good, boy.
Here's the motherfucking tea.
The police contacted my parents, so they came back home in a hurry.
Okay,
I would
good.
see them again, and I knew that I was safe now. From then on, I never stayed at home alone, and that clown guy was
The 10. I feel like this is so funny.
Murder.
For real.
Escape to the world of anime with the Funimation app.
Okay. Now, what I think about it, that if I was in that situation for real, I would have been like really gassed out or crazy, cause that. But you know it's too much. You see that clown? Imagine, no, for real. Imagine if you were like, you came in the toilet, try hide yourself, and he like grabbed the door and you were looking up. His face was literally there, glint, dark glint. And then you see that face. You would have probably screamed for your life, wouldn't you? You would have screamed for your life. Anyways, let's go to the second animation.
And my friends and I were chatting.
It says someone
This
tried
happened
to
when I was
open.
17 years old. I was a senior in high school. It was the middle of the week, and my friends and I were chatting online about wanting to do something new and fun over the weekend. We usually just went to the movies, went to the mall, or got dinner. And I thought we should try something different. The next day, I was in the computer lab for one of my classes, and I had some time to kill because I finished my assignment early. Keep in mind, Snapchat and Instagram were just starting up and didn't have the same kind of popularity as it has today. So the only thing we really had at the time was Facebook. However, my school was strict and blocked Facebook, so the only thing I could really do was read articles on news websites. While searching and scrolling through the internet, an article showed up. It was about an interview with a man who was discussing the truth of paranormal activity around the area I grew up in. Intrigued, I read the article and looked up the places the guy was.
Hold on, I must stop. Like, sorry if I keep stopping, but my opinion for that is you already know the guy that's narrating, this black guy that's narrating, is gonna be scary. And second of all, you know that the guy that's like tapping on the thingy that found the article, you know he's in trouble, he's cursed. But let's just get back into the video.
Talking about it. And sure enough, I found a bunch of things.
Wow.
One place in particular caught my eye. It was a place about 20 minutes away from where I lived. It was
Damn.
known to have multiple paranormal occurrences happen on the exact same road. As soon as class ended, I texted my friends about what I found, and we all agreed on going and seeing what this road was all about Friday night. Friday night finally arrived. It was me and four of my friends.
Nice.
Right before we entered the location, I parked my car and had my friend drive, because we believed that if a guy drove, not much would happen. So she drove my car while I was sitting in the passenger seat. While switching seats, my other friends put baby powder on the top of my car, because one of my other friends read that it helps people see when ghosts touch or brush your car. It started to drizzle a bit, which bummed us out because the baby powder would be washed away. As we were driving my car, we turned off the radio to make it more suspenseful. All of a sudden, we heard someone from a distance scream bloody murder. At that moment, I heard the sound of a car door trying to be opened, as if someone was aggressively trying to get into my car. After that, we saw a police car driving so fast with the sirens on, as if they were chasing someone on a major highway. The problem with that was the road was paper thin and had tons of sharp turns, so it couldn't go that fast without crashing into another car. Plus, the car didn't have any of the county police or trooper tags from the area I lived in.
Walking out of life.
I knew that because my dad was a cop, and I saw all kinds of different cops
in each car. So basically,
I was freaked out that those
even though they stopped, because yeah, basically, why am I stopping? Oh my god.
We were all freaked out and drove to the nearest parking lot so that we could calm down. As we got out of the car, one of my friends started to freak out even more. The baby powder on the roof of my car was smeared, and it was all over my passenger seat side door. What was even more creepy was the fact that there were finger marks all over the door. Now, this wouldn't normally creep me out, but we were driving the entire time, and we all made sure not to touch the doors when entering the car. The strangest part was that the finger marks had no fingerprints, but were clearly shaped like a hand. It was as if someone was trying to reach for the door handle. Not only that, we also noticed that there were fingernail claw marks on my door handle.
Guys, if you like the video, man,